Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack the stories behind the headlines, basically giving you the ultimate shortcut to being truly well-informed.
That's the goal.
And today, we're immersing ourselves right in the middle of a huge sporting event unfolding as we speak. It's steeped in history, set in a really unique location, the 153rd Open Championship. Our mission, really, is to distill the most important bits, the, compelling storylines from the first two rounds, that's July 17th and 18th, using our daily update doc.
And it is an incredible setting. Royal Portrush, the Dunluce Links up in the County Antrim, Northern Ireland. It's quite something for them to be hosting again, because this isn't just any Open. It's only the third time Portrush has actually had this honor. You had 1951, then 2019, and now this. It really underscores its unique place in Open history.
That's a really key point. We're talking, 156 players all chasing that iconic claret jug.
Yeah.
And a huge prize fund, too, over $17 million. The winner takes home more than $3.1 million.
Serious money.
And what makes this deep dive so timely is that the tournament is happening right now. Round 1 finished yesterday, Thursday the 17th, and round 2 is well underway today, Friday the 18th. So let's unpack how things looked after day 1.
Okay, yeah, let's dive into that round 1 leaderboard. It finished, believe it or not, with a 5-way tie at the top, all on 4 under par, shooting 67.
5 players. Who were they?
You had Matt Fitzpatrick from England, Harris English from the U.S., Christiaan Bezuidenhout, South Africa, Haotong Li from China, and then this really interesting one, Jacob Skov Olesen from Denmark.
Jacob Skov Olesen, right, the Danish amateur. I read he just won the 130th Amateur Championship.
That's him.
And he comes out here, shoots a bogey-free 67. I mean, what does that even take for an amateur, someone without that pro experience, to not just compete, but lead a major like this?
Honestly, it's phenomenal. It really plays into that whole dark horses story we love in sports, doesn't it? Olesen isn't just, an amateur leading. He's kind of showing how raw talent and incredible calm can just burst onto the scene, challenging the big names. It's a great reminder that sometimes the biggest stages are where people with nothing to lose just play freely.
Absolutely. And the whole field was tight, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, incredibly competitive. 31 players finished under par in round 1, and only 4 shots separating those 5 leaders from the projected cut line, which was sitting at +1. Very bunched.
Okay, so speaking of standouts, Matt Fitzpatrick, major champion already, shoots 67. That's his strongest Open start ever.
It is. He's clearly using that links experience, even though, interestingly, his best Open finish before this was only T20. So maybe something's clicking.
And Harris English, he showed some real grit, too. Got to 5 under before dropping a shot on 14.
Yeah, he's got a solid major record, though. 3 top 4s, including runner-up just this year at the PGA Championship, so he knows how to hang around.
Right. And then there's the world #1, Scottie Scheffler.
Can't forget Scottie.
He put up a solid 3 under 68, climbed up late with birdies on 16 and 17.
Yeah, that late surge definitely puts him in a good spot, especially, with him chasing the 3rd leg of the career Grand Slam. That's winning all 4 majors. For anyone unfamiliar, big storyline there.
Huge. Now, let's talk Rory McIlroy, the hometown hero. His 1 under 70 in round 1, it sounds like it was a real grind.
It really was.
And this stat blew me away. He hit only 2 fairways. 2. His career low in any major round.
Wow.
When I read that, it just hammered home how tough Portrush can be, Even the best in the world aren't safe.
That's such a paradox, though, isn't it? Hitting just 2 fairways, but still finishing under par.
Yeah. How? Well, I think it tells you a lot about adaptation and mental strength. Even at the very top, success isn't always about playing perfectly. It's about overcoming the bad shots, leaning on other parts of your game when one part isn't working.
So his short game must have been sharp. Exactly. Despite those driving problems, he scrambled really well. Birdies on 2, 5, 7, and 17. He did have a wobble, bogeys on 11, 12, and 14, but he recovered. And this, it connects right back to that emotional collapse he had here in 2019, the pressure of playing at home. He's showing real maturity now.
He actually said something interesting afterwards, didn't he?
Yeah, the quote was something like, thankfully able to get the tee shot away, even though it was in the left rough, not quite as far left as in 2019.
A little nod to the past there.
Right. And he added, considering that I didn't drive the ball well, it's a solid start. If I can hit a few more fairways over the next few days, I'm right in there with a great chance.
You can almost feel the weight in that, can't you? The expectation. And Tyrrell Hatton also had a good day, 3 under 68, said the back 9 gusts were pretty tricky.
Yeah, he navigated it well. And Shane Lowry, remember, the champion here in 2019.
Of course, the defending Portrush champion.
He posted a steady 1 under 70. He was playing with Scheffler and Morikawa, so a marquee group, kept himself right in the hunt on a course where, well, he won by 6 shots last time. His scrambling in 2019 was incredible, 3rd best in the field. That's kind of the benchmark here.
So beyond the players, it's clear the course itself was a major character in round 1.
Oh, absolutely.
Those par 4s, the 11th and 14th, they ranked among the toughest, averaging well over par.
Yeah, about 0.35 strokes over par. They weren't giving anything away easily. Those are tough holes.
And the wind, always a factor at the Open.
Definitely played a part. The forecast was mostly dry and sunny, but the BBC reported those winds caused, quote, havoc on the first hole, particularly a wind coming in from the right.
Tricky.
Very. Interestingly, though, the afternoon starters might have gotten slightly calmer conditions, which probably helped contribute to that leaderboard being so bunched up at the end of the day.
Right, and it wasn't just the wind in the tough holes. There were some other moments, too. Slow play was mentioned.
Yeah, players noted the rounds were long. There was apparently a ruling on the 7th hole, a lost ball incident that caused a bit of a traffic jam, backlog of 2 or 3 groups.
Oh, nobody likes that.
No. And one player, anonymously, described the conditions as blistery and tricky, said there was a lot of grinding. That always adds time.
But amidst all that grinding, the atmosphere sounds like it was electric, especially for Rory.
Oh, the crowd dynamics were amazing. McIlroy's reception on the 18th green, they said it was a thunderous ovation. Chants of Rory. Rory.
Wow. A world away from 2019 when he missed the cut here.
Exactly. A total contrast to that emotional exit. And the fans stuck around, too. Grandstands apparently full until 9:00 p.m. It's pretty unusual for a Thursday. Really shows you the passion of the Northern Irish fans.
Incredible dedication. Okay, so that brings us up to today, Friday, July 18th. Round 2 is happening right now. Updates are still coming in, but it sounds like it's staying tight at the top.
Yeah, early signs point to it remaining very contested.
Yeah.
And based on round 1, you'd have to think Scheffler, McIlroy, Fitzpatrick. There are definitely ones to watch closely today.
And that cut line looms large, projected at +1 after yesterday. Top 70 and ties get through to the weekend.
It's going to be tense for a lot of players today. Real pressure cooker stuff, making the cut at the Open.
So if you're tuning in or following along, the key pairings for round 2 were actually the same as round 1. You had the defending champ, Xander Schauffele, out with J.J. Spahn and Jon Rahm earlier this morning, 9:05 a.m. local time. Then Scheffler, Morikawa, and Lowry at 10:09 a.m. And Rory playing with Tommy Fleetwood and Justin Thomas, they had a later tee time, 3:00 p.m. this afternoon.
And just a little detail, Stewart Cink hit the very first shot of round 2, bright and early at 6:35 a.m. That was after Padre Carrington did the ceremonial opening tee shot on Thursday.
Nice touches. Those traditions matter, don't they?
They really do. Part of the fabric of the Open.
So looking ahead to the rest of round 2, who are you really keeping an eye on? Scheffler seems poised.
Yeah, Scheffler, definitely. You'd expect him to build on that 3 under 68. Those late birdies yesterday, they often signal good form carrying over. And that chase for the 3rd leg of the Grand Slam. You have to wonder if that history is weighing on him or maybe driving him.
Good question. He seems pretty unflappable most of the time.
He does. And his ball striking is just so consistent, which is ideal for Portrush. For Rory, though, after that roller coaster yesterday, it's all about the driver, isn't it? If he can find more fairways today, he can really leverage that great short game we saw yesterday. That's his path to staying right in the thick of it on home turf.
And the weather today, still playing a role.
Forecast is for continued dry and sunny weather, maybe an occasional shower popping up. The wind is still there, especially on those exposed holes near the coast like the 1st and 5th. But reports say it's expected to be slightly less severe than yesterday's gusts. Temperature's pretty pleasant, 18-20 Celsius, so good scoring conditions might be out there.
Sounds like perfect weather for more drama. Okay, let's zoom out a bit beyond the rounds themselves. The buzz around this event, even before Thursday, sounded immense.
Oh, it was palpable. Rory's practice rounds apparently drew huge crowds. People were saying it felt like back in 2005 when he shot that course record 61 here as a 16-year-old amateur.
Wow, that's legendary status already.
It really created this sort of festival atmosphere before a ball was even hit in competition. Quite rare, actually.
And the course itself, it wasn't exactly the same as 2019, right? Some tweaks.
Minor changes, but potentially significant ones. The architects, Martin Ebert and Tom McKenzie, they added a new back tee on the par 4 4th hole, stretching it out to 502 yards.
Oof.
Yeah, and expanded some other back tees too, all tested during practice. Just adds another layer of strategy to this 7,381-yard par 71 layout, which, originally goes back to Harry Colt's redesign in 1932.
So how do those modern tweaks interact with the big storylines, like Rory's quest for redemption here?
Well, that's a great question, because those subtle changes, they test different skills. For Rory, chasing that second Open at home, especially after finally winning the Masters this year to complete the career slam.
Right. Huge moment for him.
His round one resilience, battling despite the poor driving, that really showed his mental game adapting to maybe slightly different challenges than 2019.
And for Scheffler, chasing his own slice of history.
His consistency, that elite ball striking, it's perfectly suited to navigating these potentially trickier two shots or approach angles created by the adjustments. He can handle it. And think about Lowry, the 2019 champ.
The homecoming king.
He knows this place intimately, maybe better than anyone. How does he feel about the changes on a course where he dominated? There's an emotional weight there too.
And don't forget the amateur.
Can't forget Jacob Skov Olesen. His co-lead after round one, it just throws another fascinating element in. Can raw talent conquer a slightly modified major championship test? It highlights that potential for a truly historic amateur breakthrough.
It all feeds into the experience, doesn't it? The whole Royal Portrush vibe. Sounds like more than just golf.
Oh, definitely. They describe a vibrant festival atmosphere. There's a fairground nearby, the grandstands are packed. The spectator village sounds pretty comprehensive too. Food options, including sustainable, vegan, gluten-free.
Covering all bases.
Yeah, kids play area, even PGA pros giving lessons.
Yeah.
They've really tried to make it an event for everyone, not just hardcore golf fans. A real destination.
That makes sense. And the local connection seems strong, too, with Graham McDowell involved in the broadcast.
Yeah, GMAC, he's a Portrush native. He's part of the Sky Sports team this week. Having that local knowledge, a player's perspective right from the town, that adds a really nice layer to the commentary, makes you feel the place more.
And the economic benefit for Northern Ireland must be massive.
Huge. The 2019 Open reportedly generated over $106 million for the local economy. They're expecting something similar this year. It draws so many visitors to the Causeway Coast. It's more than just a tournament. It's like a masterclass in boosting regional tourism and economy. These big events have such a ripple effect.
It really shows the power of sport. And the reach is global, right? Broadcast everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. 199 countries, over 30 broadcast partners. In the U.S., you've got USA Network, NBC, Peacock streaming, radio on Sirius XM,
BUK,
Sky Sports Golf covering it live, BBC Two doing highlights, plus BBC Radio 5 live for radio coverage. The scale is just immense.
What really caught my eye, though, was some of the tech innovations in the coverage this year. Seems like they're trying to bring fans even closer.
They really are. RNA TV, their own platform, is offering over 50 hours of live stuff. You get featured groups, obviously, but also a dedicated par 3 channel focusing just on the 6th and 16th holes.
Oh, interesting. Action zones.
Exactly. And they have Live at the Range, sponsored by HSBC, so you can literally watch players warm up, analyze their swings. Sky Sports is using SpiderCam, too, for those cool aerial shots over the 18th green.
Love spider cam shots.
Me too. And something called Platform Golf for interactive putting analysis.
Yeah.
It all just pulls you deeper into the action, almost like you're right there on the course.
It sounds incredible. Okay, so as round 2 continues to unfold and this race for the claret jug really heats up, what's the biggest thing standing out to you from our deep dive today? Is it Rory's personal redemption story playing out at home? Is it Scheffler methodically chasing golf history? Or maybe it's the sheer surprise and brilliance of Olesen, the amateur?
It's tough to pick just one, isn't it? They all intertwine.
They do. How do all these threads, combine to make a major like the Open so unforgettable? And looking ahead to the weekend, what are you personally most intrigued to see play out?
Well, that's the beauty of it, I think. It's the mix. The known quantities like Scheffler versus the emotional narrative of McIlroy, and then the completely unexpected like Ole Walson. For the weekend, I mean, can Rory keep it together mentally and find those fairways? Can Scheffler handle the pressure of the Grand Slam chase? And does the fairy tale continue for the amateur? That's what makes you want to keep watching.